All right. So, welcome if you're watching. It's Nick here, 45 Degree Sailing. I'm currently out, sort of the title of the stream, running towards the storm. A little bit dramatic, but kind of exactly what I'm doing. We've had a great week. I'm on a Lagoon 500 at the moment, and I'm heading from Yelsa, which is down on Fard, up the Hrvatski Canal, and into Karstel. It's about a 5 hour trip, 4.5 hour trip, but what's going on here in Croatia at the moment is we've got this forecast of this border, this northeast wind, and and that can be pretty rough, and it can certainly be pretty rough if you're in the wrong place. Mahin is watching, hey bud. Um, and right now, you'd think you'd welcome 1 knot of wind, but I've had 10 or 15 knots of west wind, and I've been wanting that to just stay and stay and stay and stay for hours because I want to get before the change, and I want to get into Marina Karstella. Now, Marina Karstella, in behind, split there underneath the mountain, Kozjak, gets a lot of water. The northeast rips down the hill, and it just rages through there. You might have seen some of my videos, dock 140 knots. That was at Marina Karstella in a border. Now, I do not want to be docking this boat in 40 knots. This is a Lagoon 500. Don't tell anyone that I'm on a catamaran. That's not a thing. We all know how I feel about catamarans, but basically what I've got storms and thundercaps, lightning and all happening out to my west. And I just saw this massive bolt lightning, but behind clouds, so it was orange like fire. It was amazing. Come down out beyond the clouds to the west, towards not towards Italy as much as I thought it was going to be. So, and then I've got them behind Brač as well. So the sky's getting lit up with what I think is storms over the mainland, but the weather radar is not showing that. So I chose to get in and get away while we still had this westerly wind, because I want to get up through flat water and I want to get in nice and quick and efficiently into Karstella before 2 a.m. when the water's due to start. Now, unfortunately, my true wind's now off my starboard quarter, which is east, northeast. So I've been wanting it to stay west so that I'm not in the change, but now it's changing, which is a real shame because I was just hoping to get in there beforehand. And it should only be light. I just don't want it to build. So we're just pushing at the moment. I got 2200 RPM on both engines. Now the Lagoon's pretty fast under motor. She's burning 5.8 liters an hour on each engine, and I'm doing 7.3 knots. I'm pushing. Well, I was pushing a bit of tide, but it's swung around on me now, which is great. So yeah, we're out here now. This is a decision I've made because I don't want to be trying to come in to that dock tomorrow, and also if the predictions are correct, and if my understanding of what's going on is correct, it will get pretty ragey tomorrow and wouldn't be that much fun for the guests anyway. So in this case, we made a hard decision to say, okay, well, let's drop you off in Yelsa. They wanted to be in Yelsa anyway. And Edis and I are now bringing the boat back to Karstella ahead of time so that we can get it in nice and safely. So this is the slightly less fun part of the job. And, I'm nervous because I'm watching lightning fall over there, and this really is the calm before the storm. And I'm right in the switch, and yet they could all go around me. My predictions could be right. I could have read the weather patterns how I expect them to be and get it right, and we get in, and maybe the border doesn't even come up until 9 a.m. Perfect. All right, but I could also be wrong. So I've got a bailout plan. I've got a number of anchorages that I can sit in that are good in a border, and if I have to, I'll wait it out until daylight. But ideally, I want to be on the lines, on the dock, tucked up, all secure before 2 a.m. That's my plan anyway. So, look, if you're in Croatia at the moment, send us a shout out. I know I've got 7 or 8, 9, 10 people watching, which is cool. So throw a wave, tell me who's watching. I'm really curious. And hi to, I'm forgetting the names, Don and Paula, Sandra, something like that, who said hello to me in Korčula. That was really cool to see you. Sorry, I was a bit busy with guests and moving along, but thanks for saying hi. That's really cool. We had to get off that dock last night. That wind came up and someone dragged on our anchor. So someone else who was getting off the dock because they weren't hooked well, because we were Mediterranean moored, anchored and stern to the dock on the extra bay outside Portula, which is called like it's like Ovala Luka, which means bay port, which is a bit weird. And we had to get off that dock at 2 a.m. So I'm running a bit short on sleep right now. That was supposed to say, hey, thanks for saying hello. But we went and anchored in Bardia in the end. So I've come all the way from Portula today. So a lot of miles from Portula all the way up to Stiedro, up around the top of Far, down to Jelsa, in and out. We had dinner on the boat. That was lovely. And then now taking off from Jelsa, 5 hours, 4.5 to Karstella. So that's where we're at the moment. Anyway, just thought I'd share that because I'm sitting up here in a cockpit on a Lagoon 400. I can kind of show you what's going on here with all my stuff. So this is the cockpit of the Lagoon 400. I'll give it some light. All right, so I've got my water and everything like that. We've got all the controls. The engines are rocking down there, RPMs. And then we've got all of our course nav lights and everything going on out there. This is the back end, and this is how little you can see when you dock this boat off the back. It is absolutely crazy. Hey, I'll turn the blue lights on, that's cool. Did that work? Anyway, that's Brach off to starboard. So that's it. Got my life jacket sitting down here. And oh, that's the wrong way. There we are. So look, thanks for watching. Really looking forward to the Sharpen Up flotilla coming up in October. Already got 2 owners boats that are booked on that. So the owners boats places are now full, and a couple interested in the charters. So if you are interested in that flotilla, let me know, and we'll add you in the Facebook group. And I'm going to have a bit of time tomorrow, so I'll be able to send some messages and get some more information about the Sharpen Up tour out. So look, again, thanks everyone for supporting the channel, for following, and fingers crossed I get in where I need to be before the Buddha hits. Thanks for watching. I don't know how to end this. This is a new thing for me.